An ancient hidden circle, erased from the world's map, remains governed strictly by primitive natural laws. This is no ordinary forest but a specialized ecosystem where solid rock surfaces conceal ancient hidden marshes. The protected ground of this unique wildlife arena features unyielding granite pillars standing like a secure fortress. The mighty King Kong stands as the sole ruler and guardian of this specific subterranean universe with great pride. A sudden powerful vibration rising from the deep cavern spaces terrifies the largest native wilderness predators today instantly. A terrifying disaster hidden for long centuries on the island's darkest edge has finally emerged to hunt the kingdom. Emerging from dark, mysterious waters, the world's most dangerous semi-aquatic alpha predator, the ancient drowned viper, enters the kingdom boldly. The high-octane clash showdown begins as the hidden invader challenges the king's supreme rule with great ferocity. The old forest silence shatters like an explosion as the ancient drowned viper erupts directly from foliage violently. The colossal muscle monster used unexpected velocity to ambush prehistoric Kong, giving him no recovery time today instantly. The invader advanced rapidly, wrapping steel aquatic coils and heavy loops around Kong's broad shoulders and arms securely. A Sanjane phase of death began, where every passing second squeezed natural oxygen out of Kong's lungs, threatening his life. Survival appeared completely impossible as the intense pressure brought the protector's skeleton close to breaking point tonight suddenly. The immediate jungle ecosystem experienced a severe wave of terror, witnessing the potential fall of the king's supreme rule. But the true king's deep rage is his greatest destructive power, which the enemy underestimated completely today, leading to their downfall. Despite experiencing devastating physical pain and total body compression, the primate activated his mental capacity, using his free hand to grasp the granite rock floor. He lifted a heavy and wasny granite piece from the mud using his available free hand, immediately counterattacking the ancient drowned viper. He drove the stone with force into the lower cranial base near the Titan's sensitive main artery, causing severe pain and damage to the ancient drowned viper. A severe wave of pain surged through the monster's body, forcing its tight coils to loosen, giving Kong the opportunity to break free. Gaining absolute freedom, Kong combined his massive hands into a heavy hammer configuration, preparing for physical response to the ancient drowned viper's attack. He delivered an extremely powerful strike onto the Titan's jaw, causing fluid to erupt from its mouth, and severely wounding the ancient drowned viper. The Titan broke several old trees, crashing down onto the earth with a heavy and decisive thud, as Kong continued to fight for his life. The jungle clearing has completely transformed into a dangerous death field, where a fire of revenge burns, fueled by the Titan's intense battle. This Gamasan and Sanjane Ladea became a turning point, where dominance was decided solely by physical force, and the strongest king ruled supreme. The intense physical confrontation reaches its absolute conclusion, resulting in the total destruction of the enemy forces and restoring order to the kingdom. Utilizing his remaining physical power, Kong dragged the lifeless Titan across the muddy ground, ending the threat to his kingdom. He hurled the dead monster deep into the sanctuary's deepest and darkest cavern ruins, permanently banishing the threat from his kingdom. Its return from the shadows of this ancient subterranean chasm is rendered completely impossible within nature, ensuring the kingdom's safety. The grand prehistoric duel concludes, leaving the ancient habitat secure under its rightful alpha leader, King Kong, who has successfully defended his kingdom. Covered in deep wounds, the victorious king emerges from the mud seeking an elevated vantage point to survey his kingdom and ensure its continued safety. He climbs toward a high Pathrala Chatan as his respiration gradually returns to standard baseline levels, and he regains his strength. The alpha primate mounts the high platform, overlooking the entire valley expanse of his wilderness kingdom, with a sense of pride and accomplishment. The final crimson ray of the setting sun falls on his chest, illuminating his extensive battle scars, a testament to his bravery and strength. The protective sparkle returns to his eyes, as he confirms his absolute dominion over the entire land, and his reign as the supreme ruler continues. Standing as a massive shadow between dusk and moonrise, he positions himself to guard his territory safely, ever vigilant and ready to defend his kingdom. He releases an immensely powerful roar toward the sky, shaking the entire perimeter of the sanctuary, and establishing his dominance once more. This roar declares that no matter what size invasion occurs, the absolute Badshah of territory remains, and his kingdom is forever secure. The absolute monarch stands firm, confirming that dominion over this prehistoric wilderness sanctuary remains hamisha his, and his rule is unchallenged. The unique landscape of the sanctuary is permanently modified by the extreme physical violence of today's fight, leaving a lasting impact on the kingdom. Agitated mineral elements settle once again into mud pools, as the valley returns to a quiet state, and the kingdom begins to heal. Life along the ground slowly resumes, as smaller organisms witness the aftermath of the Titans' war, and the kingdom begins to thrive once more. These jagged stone crowns have witnessed the fall of massive invaders and the rise of victors Hamisha, a testament to the kingdom's resilience and strength. Scavengers descend from high altitudes to participate in the final chapter of this deadly wilderness struggle, feasting on the remains of the Titans. Relics of the combat are slowly buried by the sands of time, becoming part of natural history, and a reminder of the kingdom's past struggles. Tranquility returns to the territory, but the memory of the dangerous invasion will echo Hamisha here, a reminder of the kingdom's bravery and strength. Even the strongest kings must tend to their wounds after surviving a lethal encounter with monsters, and King Kong is no exception. As dawn approaches, the predator's memory fades, and the sun honors the victors of the final battle Hamisha, casting a warm glow over the kingdom. Nature adapts quickly to violence, using the scars of the past as foundation for the future, and the kingdom begins to heal. The waters are still once again, hiding the memory of the giant predators that fought here earlier, and the kingdom returns to a state of peace. Even in the sight of destruction, new life begins to bloom, fueled by rich volcanic soil structures, and the kingdom is reborn. Walking through the ferns, the ruler re-established his daily patrol of the land he successfully defended, ensuring the kingdom's continued safety. Standing tall, the ancient trees endure the passing of seasons and the violent wars of Titans Hamisha, a testament to their strength and resilience. The forest is alive with movement, as the cycle of life continues under watchful eyes, and the kingdom thrives in harmony with nature. At night, the marsh reveals its eerie beauty, masking the violence that occurred beneath the silver moon, and the kingdom is shrouded in mystery. Steam rises from cooling earth, as the heat of the battle dissipates into darkening night air channels, and the kingdom begins to heal. The jungle canopy hides many secrets, but the story of the hunt will Hamisha be told here, a testament to the kingdom's bravery and strength. Small life forms emerge once again to claim their place in the cycle of nature, and the kingdom is reborn, thriving in harmony with the environment. Even the strongest kings must tend to their domain after surviving a lethal encounter with monsters, and King Kong is no exception, ensuring the kingdom's continued safety. The moon watches over a kingdom that has successfully defended itself against the greatest of terrors Hamisha, casting a gentle glow over the land. With the arrival of dawn, the king prepares to patrol his vast territory once again, ensuring the kingdom's continued safety and prosperity. The river remains a source of life for all creatures who call this mysterious basin home Hamisha, providing sustenance and nourishment for the kingdom's inhabitants. The waterfall provides a moment of reflection for the ruler who has survived another day, and King Kong is no exception, as he contemplates the challenges ahead. A king sees more than just a survivor in the reflection. He sees the weight of duty and the responsibility to protect and serve his kingdom. Light returns to the land, revealing the true scale of the prehistoric world, where Titans rule safely and the kingdom is reborn. Nature's small workers begin the task of reclaiming the site where massive primal Titans fought earlier, and the kingdom begins to heal. Even the most fearsome predators are part of a delicate balance that sustains life Hamisha across Earth, and the kingdom thrives in harmony with nature. Mountain waters steadily rinse the old muddy fields, restoring clarity across the entire marshland habitat zones, and the kingdom is reborn. Pristine atmospheric movements shroud the highest ridges, keeping silent vigil over changing primitive wildlife domains Hamisha, and the kingdom is preserved. Morning condensation provides critical sustenance for small local organisms, moving through dense hidden foliage layers routinely, and the kingdom is nourished. Towering ancient groves remain unaffected by massive apex confrontations, preserving natural structures over long eras Hamisha, and the kingdom is protected. These ancient heights maintain an unyielding watch over the shifting cycles of life and primal animal combat, and the kingdom is forever secure. The structural impact of this ferocious duel remains carved deeply within the ancient stone pillars, a testament to the kingdom's strength and resilience. The sun re-established complete baseline visibility, assisting native wildlife species in navigating their native primeval habitats, and the kingdom is reborn. The unmatched apex protector functions smoothly once again, as the thread of the deep chasms gets cast,